Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Double T British Kennels. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver and my fat son Blake.
Hey. Hello.
Football is here. It's playoff time. We're going to pick some games, but I want to talk about a few things in football. Lamar Jackson is not playing his knee. They say his knee is not bad. He's doing it because he's wanting to show them that they need to sign him for a contract. Would you, Blake Poppe, if you own the Baltimore Ravens, give Lamar Jackson $50 million a year?
Not if that's why he's saying he wants to miss the first game.
Well, that's he has no leverage on them.
Well,
because if he gets hurt, he has nothing to. He's played out his contract. He bet on himself,
right.
And they haven't negotiated. And he's his own agent,
right?
But I don't blame him for not playing if that's the case, because it is his future. Because they can franchise him for next year.
Right.
But if that is why you're doing it, it shows you the character he has. I would not pay him $50 million because I don't think he's worth $50 million a year.
Me neither.
What about you, Andy?
Great regular season quarterback.
Great regular season.
Would you pay him $50 million a year?
He'll get it. Kyler Murray got it. Kyler Murray's the exact same player. He'll get it.
1-3 in playoffs.
Yep. Great regular season and always going to be in the MVP hunt.
Well, he missed
Put
5
up a lot
games
of
last
points.
year.
He's electric. He's flashy. He'll get paid.
Yep.
See, I think they're screwing their whole franchise.
They might franchise him one more year, but he'll get paid.
I'd franchise him 2 more years because then I think you're going to get all you're going to get out of him. A guy like that, when he starts having knee problems, though, it's a downhill trend.
Yeah.
He missed 5 games last year. Now he's missed 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
His answer is, well, when I went out when got hurt, we were winning our division. Well, Cincinnati was just getting going.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati is the better football team in that division.
100%. And a better quarterback.
Who day?
Yeah.
You know, one of these Pro Football Focus or one of these deals come out with their quarterback ratings for the playoffs, and they've got Joe Burrow ranked behind Mahomes, Herbert, somebody else, and Burrow.
Really?
Burrow's 3-0 against Kansas City, and 2 times in Kansas City.
Right.
Joey B.
I think they're going to make another run. They're getting hot like they did last year at the right time.
I'm just sad we're not going to be able to do a championship podcast.
I know.
So you think, okay, we'll go to the first game. San Francisco and Seattle.
Well, I mean, there might not be anybody we want to watch, you know.
Right.
It's been fun the last couple of years.
San Francisco and Seattle. I'm San Francisco all the way.
San Fran.
Okay, you got to scroll it down for me, please.
-10.
I wouldn't. You think about this. This week in playoff football, we have Geno Smith starting in the playoffs, and we have Skylar Thompson starting in the playoffs as quarterbacks.
Who's Skylar Thompson?
The quarterback that's quarterback in Miami because Tua and Bridgewater are both out.
Ugh.
Jacksonville at the Chargers. Mike Williams is not playing. He is out for the Chargers.
Again?
Yep. They're playing in Jacksonville. I took the Chargers to go to the Super Bowl before the season started because I think Herbert was one that was ranked ahead of Burrow too.
Right.
I like San Diego, and I'm going to take the Chargers.
What did I say on the last podcast? On the schedule has been, or the results have been leaked?
Yeah.
I think they said the Chargers win. Chargers.
I'm going Jags. I think they're going to beat them.
Well, you obviously have not seen TikTok.
Those are Saturday's games, right?
Correct.
Okay, Sunday, Dolphins at the Bills, Skylar Thompson versus Josh Allen. If you want to be Mattress Mac and put a bunch of money on some odds right here, I would figure if you bet on Dolphins right now, you could probably win the house because I'm taking Buffalo and a ton of money.
Yep.
Here it is.
Give me the Bills.
This guy.
We're going to do our picks first.
Well, hold on. I want to see. First career playoff win. 24-20 Chargers.
Andy goes by TikTok doctors, and now he's going TikTok bookies here now.
That's right.
The Chinese got to him.
Yep.
Compromised.
The Giants at the Vikings. I like the Giants at upset here. Are you going to do your picks or his picks, Andy?
I'm basing everything off of his picks.
He takes
So-
the Giants also, I
So
think.
Buffalo
Yes, he does.
wins 31-14, and then the Giants win 24-21 in a nail biter.
Well, I'm taking the Giants.
Me too.
Good for you.
Before that's your cheat sheet. Go down.
Oh,
Are you taking the Giants?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because they win 24-21.
Right.
You know, if all these stories do happen, and people are going, what the fuck is
What
going
is
on
he
here?
watching?
Yeah.
They know.
Vegas is going to be like, shut that fucker down.
That's how you get banned.
You missed it all.
It's not.
I guess that was it. After you did that, Chinese
got
shadow
shut
banned
down.
us.
They're not there.
Refresh it.
Okay, Dallas plays. Who's Dallas playing? I forgot already.
The
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Tom Brady.
I can just give you what this guy says.
Well, that's okay. I'm taking
Cincinnati wins 20-17. I think he's a little off there.
Cincinnati beats the hell out of Baltimore. I'm taking
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Me too.
Andy,
Yeah, I'm taking Cincinnati. Of course, Jeff. That's what this guy said. To do.
and I'm
These
taking
are the official results, Jeff,
Yes.
that nobody knows about except for my TikTok guy.
yeah.
Why?
Tampa Bay and Dallas. I'm going to take Dallas in an upset.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Tom Brady will win 23-20.
Tom Brady.
If Dallas loses,
Mike McCarthy gets fired.
He's gone.
I think Mike McCarthy gets fired,
Yep.
Get the fuck out of
and I
there.
think Dak is on the hot seat.
Really?
Especially if he plays bad.
Yeah.
They're not real happy with him.
Dak.
No,
The Dak attack?
he leads the league in interceptions.
Well, yeah. Did you see the fucking game last week?
Yeah, he played like shit.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't score against fucking.
I don't know why it wouldn't pull up.
I saw where Cliff Kingsbury might become the offensive coordinator at a Big 12 school.
Really?
That's what I saw.
Probably be good there.
USC?
A Big 12 school.
Well, it's not going to be long, and they're going to be a Big 12 school.
No, they're joined the Big 10.
Well, the old Big 12.
Dolphins, Bills, Giants, Vikings.
Okay, Blake, I'm going to
Yep.
ask you before you get out here and you go to Nebraska next week.
Yep.
Baltimore or Cincinnati is a 10-point favorite.
Right.
Who are you picking for Super Bowl?
Let's go Cincy.
Cowboys are favored here, too.
I took the Bucks. In an upset.
I took the Bucks also.
Right. I'm gonna go Cincy and the Eagles.
They're getting hot. Niners are going to be tough to beat.
Who are you taking?
This guy hasn't released anything yet, so I don't know.
You're not smart enough to think on your own.
The Niners are hot right now. Man, the AFC's tough, but I really like Joey B. They're getting hot at the right time.
Right. Who dey?
Just like they did last year.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the Niners are tough to go against right now, especially with all the weapons. Brock Purdy hasn't slowed down a bit. I did see this on Twitter. So the quarterbacks, do you know the state that has the most? Actually, there's 3, so it's kind of a fucked up question.
Texas is one of them.
Texas has
California.
2. California has 2.
Oh, you mean quarterbacks in the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay, I thought
yes,
you meant
yes.
starting
No,
quarterbacks in
no,
the
no,
NFL.
No, 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 no.
Pennsylvania.
That would have been my second choice.
They are not
which
on
was-
there.
Okay, Florida.
Florida has 2.
So Texas, California, and Florida all have 2.
Yep. And then Brock Purdy's from Arizona, Joe Burrow's from Iowa, Kirk Cousins, Illinois, Dak Prescott is Louisiana, Skylar Thompson's Missouri, Daniel Jones, North Carolina, Herbert's Oregon, Trevor Lawrence, Tennessee. But Josh Allen, Brady are from California, Huntley, Geno Smith, Florida, Jalen Hurts, and Mahomes, Texas. Texas boys. I was really nervous whenever I first looked at this. I did not see Texas. I was like, oh, fuck. Maybe we're not that good of a football
We
school.
have,
Football state. I mean,
I think we have more NFL quarterbacks right now than any place does, probably. Because if you look at
this
it,
was home, so I mean, they might not go to school there.
what do you mean it's home? It's where they're from.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about kids
they
who
went
went to
to
college
college?
in Texas, because you got Jalen Hurts, you got Kyler Murray, it's a Texas kid. Baker Mayfield's a Texas kid. Who else did you say on that list was there? I know Nick Foles is a Texas kid. He's not starting quarterback right now.
Cali, Florida, Texas, Arizona, Iowa, Illinois, Louisiana, Missouri, North Carolina, Oregon, Tennessee.
Who's from Missouri?
Skylar Thompson.
That's right. He went to Kansas State.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Dak Prescott was from Louisiana.
Yep, went to Mississippi State.
Yep.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know he originated from.
Dak Prescott is tied for leading interceptions,
And he missed
despite
5
missing
games.
5 games.
Yep.
What a dipshit.
Pennsylvania.
I liked Dak in college.
Oh, but this has all of them. I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Who leads the most quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
Nebraska.
Like, of all time, this says
No.
Pennsylvania.
No, I'm talking about right now. Don't have
No, that's just.
Joe Namath and Dan Marino are both from Pennsylvania.
Johnny Unitas.
Pennsylvania was famous for their high school football for years.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Oh, I got to read that article. I hate when they do that.
Brady's 7-3 when Vegas makes the mistake of listing him as a postseason underdog.
Really? Anyway,
That's a lot better than the Cowboys.
This is all slow.
I'm surprised they're doing a Monday night playoff game.
Why? Because they got to
you
play
gotta get
next
prepared
week.
the next week, and that's
Maybe they'll have the night game on Sunday.
they might do it. Whoever wins out of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a little bit.
Only one team has to prepare for the next week, though.
That's true. That's exactly right.
What?
I saw Stephen A. Smith, which, whatever, about Stephen A. Smith.
I mean, he's a Stephen A. Smith fan.
Not really, but I watched a deal on him talking. Everybody's like, "There's no way you can fire McCarthy," and he went off about how Jerry's lying to the world, and he's gonna fire McCarthy if they win,
If they win,
if they lose, and
so Stephen A.
Dak's gone
Smith he's an Eagle fan though. He don't like Dallas.
well, I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Stephen A. Smith, so
Dak is on going to be on the hot seat.
But what are you going to do differently?
I don't
You're
think
not
they
going to
could,
get anybody that's better.
No, you're right. And if
I mean,
they
look, the fucking Colts are still looking for
you
somebody.
could you could
Right, they're down to
trade
Sam Ellinger.
you could trade big money for him. I saw where an owner of an NFL franchise, the New York Jets owner, come out today and said he would pay huge money to get him a quarterback. There's going to be some free agent quarterback out there. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to cash in. Jimmy G is going to cash in. Baker Mayfield is going to get another job somewhere else because he's done okay with L.A. He'll get a job somewhere. I think he stays in Los Angeles, to be honest with you.
even as a backup,
I think he's Stafford's backup till Stafford gets hurt week 3.
Stafford's junk.
And Stafford may retire.
He said no.
He said he wasn't going to retire.
Nope.
But-
100% not going to. On his wife's podcast,
Okay, well,
she asked him point blank, "Are we going to be a family?" No, we're not. I'm sick of you. I need to get away from you in July.
This is my vacation.
This is my time away from you and the fucking kids.
so Garoppolo's out there. It's a free agent. There's a couple more of them that are quarterbacks that are free agents. And I can't remember.
So
who it is.
if the Jets guy says that, why not as Lamar Jackson? Would you just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go see what I can get at the Jets"?
Test the
they
market.
franchise him.
Oh,
He can't get out of that franchise block,
right,
but he can play hurt all the time.
right.
And I just don't think Lamar Jackson, if you're Baltimore, if you're hitching the wagon to him, I don't think you're ever going to get to a Super Bowl.
Right.
I think you'll be in the playoffs most years.
Yep.
But he is not.
Which is fine. Maybe that's all they're for.
And as soon as he gets a leg injury, though, like this one he's had, he missed 5 games last year and 5 this year. What happens to you there? When you take the wheels off these guys, they're not quarterbacks.
Right.
He is a glorified running back that throws the ball, and a very good running back that throws the ball.
I don't know why you'd pay all this money and run your quarterback even 50% of the time.
That blows me to my mind too.
Like-
Especially when you see somebody like Kirk Cousins run the ball. A fucker can't run out of sight in a day,
Right.
and you're going to run him.
I saw something they were talking about how it might be Minnesota's time. Like if they don't do it now, they're not going to.
Oh, they're not going to. I can tell you right. If you live in
Because
Minnesota,
Their defense, they listed all the players on their defense that are starting this year that are over 30. Kirk Cousins is 34, and it's just like you got this year, maybe next year,
Ain't gonna happen.
and it's all over with.
Lamar Jackson is Kirk Cousins, except he runs the ball instead of throws the ball.
Right.
He is going to get you to the playoffs, and he's going to let you down,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what's going to happen. Kyler Murray may not ever get to the playoffs again. Now D-Hop is wanting out, and the Cardinals are willing to trade him.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Devontae, are you just beside yourself? You moved everything. You went to Vegas, and now they're just like, get rid of Carr. We're good.
I was telling you they're going to trade for Rodgers.
But
Carr's
Adams,
the same thing.
but evidently Devontae didn't want to finish out his career with Rodgers, or he'd stayed in Green Bay.
I don't think it was more Rodgers as he was
As it
tired
was
of the
Green Bay.
fucking the situation there.
Just like Alan Lazard.
I think people have had it with that.
Yeah, but he said that I couldn't I was worried Rodgers was going to pull the plug, and then where am I going to be?
Well, he would probably rather have Rodgers next year, one more year, than playing with
Stidham?
Jarrett Stidham. But
Stidham didn't do bad.
He didn't do bad.
No, D-Hop's free agent. Or not free agent. They're going to trade for D-Hop. D-Hop is going to end up, what do you think, in Cleveland with
Green
Deshaun Watson?
Bay. That's what Rodgers needs.
Rodgers has got some good young receivers.
Ooh. Jeff, you saw
Christian
the drops.
Watson, he's good.
They'll be better next year. They're going to get better.
I saw the stats. He was the same as the Dotson kid. He had the same stats, same
The
period of
Dodson
time.
kids missed 5 games also.
No, the same period of time, like week 9 to 17 or whatever. Him and Dotson had the identical stats.
Well, I wouldn't have a problem having Dotson on my team either. He's a good receiver also.
Well,
They're both good young receivers.
Is
But
DeAndre
Christian
Hopkins
Watson's-
a W? Is he a 2? Is he a WR2?
no.
I think he's a 1.
So Green Bay,
Did you know how his mom went blind?
who?
DeAndre Hopkins. His mom's blind.
I guess her eyes quit working. I don't know.
She was dating a guy who was dating another woman, and this lady threw acid on her.
That'll
And
get you every
and
time.
it got into her eyes, and then she was blind after that. Had like 3 or 4 kids, and I mean, it was
It's a bad deal.
a whole situation. And then she had to figure out what she was going to do with the kiddos.
So she's never seen him play pro football.
Nope. Happened
She's
when
heard
he
it,
was
though.
in junior high, I think.
That's a
I
tough
think he was
deal.
in junior high.
What if she knows he needs a haircut?
True.
He
If she knew what he looked like.
D-Hop will end up at Cleveland with Deshaun Watson again.
You think so?
I don't know, but him and Amari Cooper. Deshaun Watson did not look good this year
Did you see OBJ's video from the airplane? Not a good look.
for him.
Not a good look. Evidently, the stewardess, they call the cops and the EMTs and paramedics and firemen on there, and they're like, "Does he have his pants on?" Is what the stewardess are asking the cops, and he's like, "Yeah, he's got his pants on now." He's like, "Well, he didn't earlier.
He didn't earlier.
We couldn't get him to wake up. He had his pants off, and then they had to like." The stewardesses were like, "Fuck," like because the paramedics were like, from a physical standpoint, he's fine. He says he's tired. He was out all night. He can fly if he chooses to fly. Now, if you choose to deboard him, that's a decision y'all have to make, and we'll get him off the plane if you want us to. So the stewardesses were like, he's gonna be mad at us, and it's a 5-hour flight. Let's get him off of the plane. So like, okay, we got to take everybody off though, and he'll come out last. So they tell everybody, okay, you got to get all your shit. You got to get off of here. And I guess an old man was mean mugging him, and he's just he was irate at the old man. Unfairly.
I would have been mean mugging too. We had an incident
Did
happen.
OBJ punch him?
No, he was just standing there, and he's like, fuck y'all, 40 minutes, I'll be on a private plane, you'll be waiting here, and blah, blah, and a whole bunch of shit, and mean mug me if you want, you old fat fuck, and all this, you ugly ass, you an ugly ass. I'll pull it up, it's everywhere right now.
We had that happen on our plane come back from Mexico with all of y'all last year. Met a girl, and she was showing her a vajayjay to some people in the
Right.
back. Got in a little half nippy shirt on, and her and a couple, and they were drunker and shit, and they had they called the cops in and everything. I thought, what the hell's going on? They said, well, she's exposing herself. I was like, God damn, Tony, you never get to sit in the right section on an airplane. And then she come through customs. It says no food or drink. And they're eating Cheetos and drinking Cokes. Walking there, the last ones in line.
Body cam footage shows Odell Beckham Jr.'s removal from plane.
Who the hell had body cam on?
The cops went on
Oh,
there.
okay. I was thinking
The
the
old
cat.
guy.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, what the hell?
Walking around with a GoPro on his butt.
Is it going to play? Our internet is rather slow.
Try pushing play. It
Yeah,
looks like
hit
it's
the
already
play
loaded.
button.
Oh, does that help?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
And the police were incredibly calm. They were
Just show me the fucking video.
The airline's called for you, sir. I don't know what it is.
but he does decide to
They're asking if we're going to rebook him the next flight.
So there's the old man.
Maybe everybody else. Ain't no way you can look at me.
Guys, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and we're going to get
You gonna wait 40 minutes, and I'm gonna be on a private plane home. Enjoy the cheese board on the way home.
I
I
saw
laughed that old man in that fucking walker would have whacked him upside the head.
Fucking whapped him.
I saw the I saw just the body cam footage, and he was more belligerent than that.
What did he say?
Just
Did
call
he say in 40 minutes and
I'll
you'll
be on a
be out
private
of here
jet.
and you'll be eating a
Yeah.
cheeseburger or something?
No,
Said
enjoy your cheese
enjoy your
board on the way
cheese
home.
board on the way out. Fat and ugly. Calls passenger fat and ugly on the way out.
Well, the guy was need to lose a little bit of weight.
All right.
But and then OBJ tweeted out. I guess he knew that this was coming out, but he tweeted out, "I know who I am, and I know who I am in my heart." It's like, yeah, you're a fucking distraction. And you're a problem.
Yep.
That's who you are.
You got a Super Bowl ring because you got lucky and they ran you to another team.
Right.
He's a problem and he's a cancer. And the problem is he's lost $100 million by being an asshole.
And it's never his fault. Just like Quay Walker. When Quay Walker was walking into the tunnel, back to the locker room after getting kicked out for the second time, throwing a fucking hissy fit.
Right.
You're a fucking you're a child. You're a child that's been coddled your entire life because you were good at playing football.
Yep.
That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason you have your mentality.
I told
And it's the same with OBJ. He was a stud in Louisiana. He had his ass kicked all the way, kissed in high school and college, and then still in the pros. And that's what he's used to.
his daddy was a stud and his mom was an Olympic track star. So that's why
And
I
guess
mean,
what? Now nobody gives a fuck about you.
You are flying commercial.
Yep. He was flying in the big seats up front.
Well, he
though.
was. I'm not taking that away from him, but it was Delta or some shit.
You
like
know
that.
you're just the most hated guy in that airport when you're the reason that you get fucking deboarded.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't nobody liking you.
Yeah.
We were talking to Logan. I was talking to Logan Pike yesterday. And we were talking about Andy went to high school with a kid that was very talented, and his dad used to borrow money off everybody in town. And I said, everybody loaned him money because his son was a good football player when he was 12 years old. Logan goes, that's such a Texas thing. I said, yeah, it probably is. But I said, that's the truth, though, But I said, as soon as his son graduated school, wasn't nobody loaning that son bitch a dime after that. His eligibility's up. Fuck you. Get your job.
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe this will be I don't want to hear those hoes talking about it. So here they are.
Why was there a medical emergency?
Flight attendants.
Because they couldn't get him to wake up. That's going to be the same shit. I don't care to hear them talk about
Thought he got too much of the jab.
So they couldn't get him to wake up, so they went in.
And then
he's
guess,
like, no, I was just passed out, man.
So when the stewardesses were coming up to him, he was a real dick about everything.
Right, weird.
And then when the cops got there, he pulled his pants up and he, started acting right. He's like, I'm just tired. I've been out at a nightclub all night. And then that's kind of what they're talking about here.
Odell to exit the plane, but he
I don't want
have to deport everybody.
fuck. Okay, get him off of here.
All right.
It's American, isn't it?
I can't tell.
Kind of looks like United.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. No, he doesn't want to come out. He does not want to come out? Okay. Advise the sergeant to come here.
no to 70s on the way.
We're going to have to deport everybody.
Fine with me.
First class? Okay.
No.
The entire
But he gets a whole thing. You got to deport the whole thing.
That's the same plane we took from, because I can tell by the roof of it.
shall I take on that?
But that
You got to remove them all. This is going to be a whole thing. Yeah, he needs off.
Well, I would be a mad son of a bitch. The
why
big
do-
fucking planes.
Why
with
can't
8
they? Why
seats.
couldn't they just take him off? There's got to be some FAA rule.
Probably because they don't want to have a fight and him grab somebody. I don't know. I just said, come on, bring your ass with me.
Right.
That's
Get
the
your shit and
problem.
let's go.
Tase his fucking ass and
Because
pick him
they-
up and bring him off.
They
Shoot
pulled
him.
him off because I saw all the videos of him walking in the airport after they pulled him off. So I know they did.
Right.
I bet there was a dumb motherfucker somewhere said outside, because I would have said that. You dumb motherfucker, I'm ready to go home.
You'd have got caught. You'd have been called an ugly fat ass.
I wouldn't have cared. I'd match him word for word, talk back to him. Listen here, motherfucker. We're both playing the same amount of
You should've
playoff
been like,
games
now
this
who-
year.
You should have been like, now who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Did we?
Are you
pick
Antonio Brown? Because you're acting like him.
Not good.
Well, can
Not
you
a good
imagine having
look.
to fight that son bitch? You know damn well he's a scrapper. Whew.
Who?
Odell.
Shit.
Shit, he'd whoop your ass.
He didn't suck on his mama near long enough to fuck with me.
Yeah.
That's right. Did we pick all the NFL games?
There wasn't there were many
Only
games.
6.
Only 6 of them.
Oh.
Done. All right. We can go back to what we were doing.
So,
I
Blake,
guess.
you're picking up, heading back home to Nebraska. We got some Nebraska
Yep.
hunts.
You leaving on Monday?
You've had some calls, haven't you?
Yep.
Good.
Yep. Leaving Monday.
Monday.
Come hunt with us.
Well,
Call-
me and Andy
call
are still
Jeff.
going to be here for 2 weeks.
I wish
I
I
know.
could.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave y'all, but it's that time.
It is.
January runs again. We'll be back next year.
77-degree Januaries every day. It's fucking nuts. I did see we're supposed to actually hit 49 at the end of the month now
Yeah.
for a high.
I was coming out here with my windows rolled down. It was
It's
pleasurable.
crazy. It is crazy. How's Lou doing?
Good.
Back to normal? How's Reese doing?
Well, I mean, he hadn't had to pick up a whole lot of birds, so he's doing
He
good.
did
Good,
yesterday.
good hunt yesterday.
Yesterday, but
No,
he had
half of
thunder
them.
too. He
Yeah,
only
thunder
got
was there.
half of them.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks a lot.
Steve
for,
asked me on the duck hunt the other day, now, do you need me to bring thunder? I said, no, we're good.
I told him I want to run him next year.
Oh, okay. He told me you wanted him back.
Yeah.
It's okay. So what's going on with, so Reese is okay now? We had a lot of questions. A lot of people.
Back to normal.
We appreciate all the prayers and all the messages. Andy had a sick dog and a sick kid this year.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Is Jessie doing okay? Because we're worried about her next.
I think so.
Okay, good.
I think everybody's doing good.
All right, we got 2 more weeks of hunting season, then we'll get back to our regular 3 podcast every week. We appreciate all our sponsors. We appreciate all the downloads.
Busy February.
Busy.
Yeah, but it's
February.
busy vacation and shit. That's not busy.
But it's if
We
you're
got something
not
going
here,
on every weekend.
If you're not here, it's hard to record.
Well, we'll get our 3 in every week. Come by, see me. I'll be at the Turkey Federation with Boss. Come to the Boss booth.
that's the
say
week that's
hi.
going to kick us in the ass because you're gone and I'm gone, like back to back.
I've already done the calendar. We got 2 days in there. We can get all our stuff done.
Because you leave what for Turkey Federation?
We fly out on Wednesday and be back on Saturday.
You going to that?
15th? No, I'm not. I wasn't invited.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
No, his wife even called me about airplane tickets because there's just no way.
Because I come back the 6th from skiing and then you're gone like right there, aren't you, for your first trip to Mexico?
When you're I'm,
6?
the 6th through 10th, I'll be gone. Or the 5th through the 10th, I'll be gone.
Right. So
Who's taking care of your dog?
I was going to board him.
That's probably a good idea because I'm going to be gone too, unless your father-in-law wants to take care of him.
But I mean, there's
We'll have to do it the week. We'll just make it work.
It'll work.
There's nothing there.
All part of the grind.
When are you leaving to go skiing?
The 2nd.
Yeah, we'll just have to do it before the 2nd, the 31st and 1st. That Monday and Tuesday, we'll do all that weeks, and then we'll do a bunch of those 2 days. I guess is what we'll do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
what-
have
A whole month's worth. You'll do 12.
No, we'll do 5 or 6 that week, and then when I get back, we'll do another couple more, and then we'll make it work. We always do.
I know, Jeff. You're real good at planning them.
Are you being a smartass?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Sticking up for Andy here. You just talk for an hour and that's it. And then we go home. Isn't that how this works?
Yeah, well, that's what everybody thinks.
Aren't we done now? That's it?
No, I've had a lot of people reach out about being on the podcast. Would like to be on the podcast. We're going to get into some really unusual, weird. If you know a weird fucker in your neighborhood that's got a good story, please let me know because I like people like that. Anybody that's seen Bigfoot, please. We need a new Bigfoot guy.
I've
I
got a-
seen somewhere they had a really good video of Bigfoot.
I saw the video. It looked like shit. that guy that was on with that time said, I've got great footage. He sends me the pictures. Well, it's a shadow.
It's a
It just wasn't even a shadow. It wasn't even good. I could take better Bigfoot pictures in my backyard. He goes, boy, the guy told me, boy, you really got something there. Yeah, it's called not a dose of reality.
called.
I've got a list of people too. I'm going to start emailing first part of February. Hit some
Good.
uncharted
Well,
waters.
Blake, I sure am going to miss you. I really
Miss
do.
you
I really
guys.
enjoy you. I guess I'll see you at your wedding since you're not going to go to Mexico this year.
All right. I'm going to miss that.
Yeah, we're going to miss you being there. It's going to
I
save
don't
me some
need
money
2
with you being
fiancés,
gone.
though. That's why I'm not going. When I go to Mexico, I end up with a fiance.
Yeah,
It
you
is
did.
true.
I thought you was going to go with her without her.
Well,
That still is the best story ever. You were going to come to Mexico, and I almost booked your hunt that day when I had you where you couldn't have got out of it, and you were almost going to go because she told you it was okay for you to go by yourself.
right.
I cannot believe you really thought that was really actually a thing.
Well, I know she wouldn't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to need to save that money up for to do something cool at our honeymoon. So,
Boy, big whoopee there, huh?
yeah.
You're going. Where are you going to your honeymoon anyways?
I don't know yet. Somewhere cool.
I mean, like where you're saving this money. So
Yep. I don't know where yet.
Save enough money, you
I-
can go wherever you want.
I heard there's a guy that you can hire as a charter plane in Vegas, and he'll take you up, and you can join the Mile High Club. He lets you have sex in his plane.
what's
What a
37
racket.
seconds at 30,000 feet going to do for you?
Uh,
So that's
Is
what
there
you want.
really somebody that does
Yes.
that?
it's called
Yeah.
the Love Cloud or
Yeah.
something.
So you want to have sex
You know,
in
it's
an
a nasty
airplane.
fucking plane.
Oh, I know. There's got to be cum stains everywhere.
Everywhere.
So that's what you're wanting to do, though.
Mm-mm.
So what do you want to do?
I don't
then?
know. Bora Bora.
There you go.
Oh, you're going big time then.
Yeah, no, we're going big time.
Do
Save
that for
money
me.
and go
Well,
big.
hold on. You're fucking getting married in August.
Right.
So shouldn't you be booking this now, or have
No,
booked
because
it?
we're going to do it in the winter, like February. We're not going to do the honeymoon right after we get married.
So you're gonna hang out with us the day of your wedding.
Yeah.
He's got to fucking drive a tractor and get ready for picking season. He
Yeah.
can't go anywhere in August.
September, I can't do that.
No.
We're going to go in
I thought you were
February.
gonna go to Canada with us.
I am in September.
Oh, well, you're gonna make Stoner stay and
Yes.
work.
August is a crucial month.
August, September, October, not really a time to go on a honeymoon.
It's like November, December, and January for me.
yeah, you just can't do it. There's plenty of months where I got a whole month I could go without being at the farm.
So you're gonna
February.
go. You want to go to
Yeah.
Bora Bora, or Tahiti?
Yep.
Go to Bora Bora. That's where Jesse and I wanted to go, but it just
That's expensive as shit.
no with the kids and stuff. Like
It is expensive.
we
Right.
needed. Oh, it's definitely expensive,
Right.
but like you waste 2 days traveling basically
Right.
because the flight's so long.
Right.
Well, like when you've got kids and you're like already looking at a smaller window,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want 2 days of your week to be just in an airplane.
Right.
So we went to St. Lucia instead.
You know why I didn't book your trip to the Turkey Federation with us? Your wife told me, she goes, I can't do that. We can't both go because my mom and dad would kill me.
Yeah, we're busy.
How long of a flight is Bora Bora?
24 hours.
No, I think it's 16.
I don't know
Might
if
as
we
well
can
be
do that.
24. I can't do that shit.
I don't know if we can do 16.
You
Emily
go to-
said 10 is probably
That's what Michelle asked me about Aruba. She goes, why don't we go to Aruba in February? I said, I don't want to be on a plane 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
I just don't. Puerto Rico was long enough.
Yeah.
I would go back to Puerto Rico again.
We'll bump it something up. I want to do something cool.
Hold
I really
on,
want to be
you-
on one of those villas that overhangs on the water.
Oh, yeah.
That would
with
be
the-
fun.
with
Bora
the-
Bora, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've got
from
that in the Bahamas now, too.
Do they?
Yes,
From
the same
Abilene
ones.
to Bora Bora, the French Polynesian, is 18 hours and 51 minutes.
Ugh.
That's a long fucking time to have to take a poop on a plane.
Yeah.
I've seen you. Steve Barber told me you had to poop. He said, damn Blake, he's a speed
He's
shitter.
a speed shitter.
When I got to poop, it's
He said,
it's poop
he
and
said-
go.
He goes, go ahead and follow Andy. I got to take a poop. And he said, I looked up and 3 minutes later, he was right behind me again.
That's how it works.
But the overwater bungalows in Bora Bora, though,
Yeah.
They-
That's what we want to
They
do.
have
That
them in the
looks like a
Bahamas,
kid
though, now, too.
Do they?
I saw
See,
them the other
maybe
day
that'd be just as
advertised.
cool.
See, Michelle doesn't like water, and she don't like to snorkel.
Right.
And she don't want to scuba dive. So it's no fun for me to go to a place like that because she don't want to enjoy that shit.
Right.
Like if I was there, I would jump right off the fucking deal and
Right.
go snorkeling. I love that.
Snorkeling and shit.
what
That's
about the
we wanna do.
Maldives? Have you
That
ever
was the
thought of
other
that?
one.
That's
But that was
nice
a
place.
long flight,
That's
too.
India. That's
Yeah.
19 hours too. I think that's out in the Indian Ocean, isn't it?
Yeah. Because that was where we want to go first. I think I found somewhere it was like $8,000 for two of us to go for a week.
What you 1 day and 2 hours? is what it
26-hour
says.
flight.
Fuck that shit. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Imagine having Odell Beckham sitting next to you on that plane.
But
My
what?
favorite flight is Denver to Vegas.
Yeah.
Get high enough to go over the mountain? Okay, now we're going to start our descent.
Hour and a half. What's it take? 2 hours?
Yeah.
You're
It really
10
on the
minutes
clock, it's
flying.
only 45 minutes because you're jumping into Pacific time. But,
Well, it's an hour and 45-minute flight.
Right.
Lubbock to Denver to Vegas is a 2-hour flight.
Right. Get high enough just to get over the mountains? Okay.
See, that's why I like Cancun. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect flight.
Right.
I mean, and so that's Michelle's like, we go there all the time. Well, yeah, it's we have a good time there.
Right.
It's nice.
You can go
You know,
chill out for
good-
a week.
Good
and not-
chance cartel might kidnap one of us. It's a good deal.
Right.
Did you see? I guess the cartel took over
Resort?
I think the airport, and they canceled all the flights going out of this one airport in Mexico.
Probably somewhere in Mazatlan or somewhere.
I can't remember where it was. It was another TikTok. She was in her
Oh.
room.
All right.
John Manini tells me yesterday, I can't believe you crazy fuckers are really going to Mexico. It's horrible down there. It's safer than the border, probably, where we're going.
Whatever
I
makes you
wouldn't-
sleep at night, Jeff.
I wouldn't want a vacation on the border.
No, but I mean, I'm not. I've
We're going to
never-
go on a cruise down to Rio Grande.
I've never felt unsafe in Cancun or Puerto Vallarta, either one.
Good.
Or
This says
Cozumel.
Sandals Royal Caribbean Royal
Ooh, it's in
Resort
Jamaica.
in Jamaica. It has overwater bungalows. it
That'd be
looks
cool,
like.
too. Jamaica's pretty dangerous, though, ain't it?
It's pretty scuzzy, from what I've heard. I've never been.
I don't want to go on vacation and worried about getting shot.
Antigua. So Antigua was another place when we were looking at St. Lucia. Antigua was another place that we looked at. It's got overwater bungalows.
That's the Royalton. Ain't that where y'all stayed at?
No, we were in St. Lucia.
That looks fucking
But didn't you
awesome.
stay at the Royalton Hotel?
No, we stayed at Sandals.
Okay, right
And
there.
I wouldn't do Sandals again.
You wouldn't?
No, like it wasn't worth all the extra money.
It sure's pretty there, though.
Sure, Mexico.
Where's that at right now?
Maroma.
El Dorado, Maroma. Where's that at? I wonder.
North
Oh,
of
it's
Playa
from
del
Playa del Carmen.
Carmen.
That's right where we were at.
Right.
That's when that's where we went to on the what's it called? Isla Mujeres.
Yes.
That was pretty water there, boy.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat.
More Mexico. That's not as pretty though.
That's beautiful right there. There's
Aruba.
Aruba. That's where we talked about going.
That's where I'd like to go.
And how far of a flight is Aruba?
It's like 6.5 hours. I was like, nope.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Turks and Caicos.
I don't want to stay on a plane 6.5
I'm
hours.
with you, but
Well, here's the thing.
I want to have sex on that hammock.
Hold on.
myself.
Blake.
You better get with yourself.
Listen, Emily, you can have your turn later. This ain't big enough for the both of us.
It's like Fred Ledesma told me one time. I remember the first time I had sex. He said, "Yeah, it was dark. I was scared, and I was alone."
And I was alone. Shit.
Overwater bungalows. Gotta love them.
Well, Blake, we sure are gonna miss you.
Miss y'all.
Is
It's okay. We'll have a fun summer. We'll see each other in August.
I'm spending 4 fucking days in Ogallala, Nebraska.
Hell
I guess.
yeah.
Because we leave. We come in on Thursday and we leave on Monday. Does the boys have school Monday? I think they do.
I think that's the first week of school.
So Reese gonna miss the first day of school.
Fuck yeah.
It's all right.
For Uncle Blake's wedding.
Blake only gets married
Is he
a
in
couple
the-
times.
yeah,
so.
A couple times a month.
Are they in the wedding, the boys?
I don't know yet.
You still haven't figured that all out?
Emily doesn't know if she wants ring bearers or not.
So that's a no. They've been fired already.
That's
It's your
fine
wedding.
with me.
Stand up for
You
it
do
now,
what you-
Blake.
you do
God
what
dang
I
it.
really don't give a fuck, Jeff.
Who's in the wedding?
That's the problem.
Who all do I know that's in the wedding?
Johnston, who came and hunted with us.
Alex.
Good guy.
Elliot would be
Yes,
Salam's
Salami.
husband. Zach and Andy Shaver.
Know them.
I know them boys.
Josh Stoner.
Know him.
Know him.
My brother,
The killer.
the killer. And that's all you'd know.
What day's the wedding?
August 19th.
The 19th.
Yep.
Send all checks to Poppy Farms.
Yep.
No, that
Send me cards.
I think Reese might have already started school.
Yeah, I think he starts like
He's
the
gonna miss.
16th.
He's gonna miss 3 days.
I think he starts the 16th. We're not starting third grade off very well.
He's gonna be on, he's gonna be on
a smart
Thursday,
kid.
Friday, and
He'd be like,
Monday.
I don't care.
He's
Yeah.
a smart kid, so
Yeah.
like he'll
He
he'll
could teach
figure
the
it-
class. He'll be
That's right.
fine.
He'll
Yeah.
figure it out. That's what I because he missed some school days and like we kind of dropped the ball on the makeup work because like we didn't check his backpack. Jesse was working late and I had the boys.
Always an
and
excuse.
As soon as I got the boys, I got them ready to go scout with me because Jesse was working and we never looked at the backpack. So Jesse looked at it the next morning and she was like, "Oh my god."
Andy.
We fucked this up.
No, Andy did. We didn't. Andy did.
He had so much makeup work to do. And he'd already done makeup work. So I thought it was finished.
Right. Didn't think about it.
Well, the next day, evidently he had more. But nobody tells you that their first couple years of school, how they do in class is more indicative of how you are as a parent.
Right.
So y'all look like shitty parents.
We did on this situation.
That's okay.
Did he? How long did it take him to make up all his makeup?
He
work?
did it all at school. Jesse told his teacher, like, "Hey, we fucked.
We
up.
fucked.
No, this
up.
is the Dale. Listen, Andy's on school board, so fix this shit, okay? That's how it all works.
Just-
we know,
just-
we know how
just
small town shit
Fix
works.
this.
throw it in the trash. Give them all hundreds. Throw it in the trash. can. No, but yeah, the first couple of years of school, like it's a lot of parent.
Right.
So he's gonna miss
Time
3
homework.
days the first week of school.
I guess.
Yeah, because we gotta be there Thursday. It's a day
Figure it
drive up there Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Figure it out.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Just
I told
like, just
Andy
like
the other day or yesterday in the blind, I said, listen, I don't want to get very drunk at my wedding, but I just know all my friends are going to be there. We're going to be having a blast, and I'm going to end up way drunker than I want to be.
Am I gonna get a talk?
A talk?
Yeah, when they say, is there
Yeah.
anybody like to? Is there any reason this woman should marry this man?
No, not that part.
You shouldn't bring that
You can
up.
talk at the ceremony.
I'm just gonna
or the
say,
reception.
I'm gonna stand up and say, Randy Gregory.
Nice.
well played.
Well played.
No, how far is Denver from y'all?
3 hours.
I gotta figure out. Me and Michelle are gonna go up a day or two early. What we would do.
Don't know.
I wouldn't mind going to Deadwood again. How far is Deadwood from you?
6 hours.
Hmm.
We could go walleye fishing on Big Mac.
You're gonna be getting shit ready for your wedding and farming.
A couple days early.
You're gonna have so many people to hang out with. Old man Jeff is not gonna be the guy.
We'll
you're
go
gonna
walleye
hang out.
fishing. That'd be fun.
I'd like to go walleye fishing while I'm up there. I want to go on the
See if I can
houseboat.
plan it. Well, the houseboat. If we catch rain and get bigger, we'll have the houseboat in. That'd be fun.
Well, we got to catch rain, right?
Right.
Got to catch a rain.
Yep.
It's important.
No drought.
I looked at the top 10 things. Me and Stoner were looking top 10 things, interesting things to do at
Lake McConaughey.
Grant, Nebraska.
Yeah.
It says nothing. It's the same as Knox City. Nothing.
Yeah.
No
Pretty
overwater
much.
bungalows there.
No.
Interesting things to see in Grant, Nebraska. Nobody.
Nobody.
We'll change that. Poppy's farm.
My friend from my cousin from Georgia came and visited. And he's like, I've seen like 4 people the whole time I've been here. I go, welcome to it, bub. Lives in Atlanta.
Good life. I can't wait to see it. All right, bud. We love you. We're going to miss you. We will wish you the best farming. Hope we have a wet spring for both of us.
That's right.
Spring and fall because
Just wet.
we need a wet fall here.
Yep.
September, October.
We need rain. Pray
Keep
for it, people.
replenish those playas.
Yep.
All right.
Pray
well,
for it.
Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Go to bossshotshells.com. Stock up for next year. Dive Bomb Industries, we're cleaning up right now, and it is a breeze. Pacific Calls, Mossberg, Gundog Outdoors, Shin Gear Waders, Lucky Duck, Looking Glass Podcast, Hunt Proof app, Alpha Outdoor Specialties, Bangtail Whiskey, Stanfield Hunting Outfitters, Dirty Duck Coffee, Get the Missouri Boat Ride Blend, Ducks Unlimited, and Double T British Kennel.